Working as a first responder, and I've been doing that now for 27 years, I have a lot of friends, other paramedics and firefighters, that, Ryan, you seem to be on top of things. And he has helped, from what I know immediately, 3 of my friends go out and buy their first homes through just, hey, go have a coffee with John, see if you like him. And he's helped Sarah, he's helped Lisa buy their first homes in and around the greater Edmonton area. That I find is awesome, because when I see these co-workers at work, whether at the hall or in the emergency department or whatever, we still talk about John, because John is unforgettable. He's good at what he does. He sold our first house in 18 hours, and we got like an extra 20 grand more of a bit of a bidding war, because it was an entry-level house that in Deer Ridge, but 18 hours, it was sold. Like, you went to sleep, you signed the papers, the following afternoon, John's like, we have multiple offers, I'm gonna do this, and then by 7 o'clock at night, 18 hours, not even 24 hours later, he had sold our little house, and now we were like, oh, now we have to, like, move forward onto this house. And of course, this house being empty, the seller was more motivated to sell. I think John knocked off another $20,000, $30,000 off the price to getting this one here. John is not only a realtor, but he does a lot for the community. He is St. Albert. Rotary is huge, and he's done a lot of stuff with that. The RCMP, the first responders, the fire department, so on and so forth. Very wrapped up in regards to that. Let's go back 4 or 5 years when there was the big fires at the Citadel. That night, every firefighter, first responder in St. Albert was called into action for that. It was, the biggest fire that St. Albert has had in quite some time. And I do remember that John put out a, hey, we're good. And that as a first responder meant a lot. Someone said that the firefighters needed water. Well, all of a sudden there's 1,000 bottles of water being delivered. Again, he's that type of a guy that does that. And I think, being the community person that he is, he's able to follow back on his technology of using the World Wide Web and computers and so on and so forth, and digital stuff, but he just remembers you, and he knows you by name, and he just helps out where it needs to be for the greater of everyone.